Oh, I love the AK. I only wish that maybe I could get a submachine gun version. Maybe I can make one. Alright, we got ourselves the heavy-duty wrench. The noodle dog is nowhere in sight. Let's do some fucking science bullshit. Well, here goes nothing. Hopefully this works. I mean, I really do. Whoa! No, that's not what I want. What the hell? Not the Jeopard. This thing's cursed as fuck. Oh, what the fuck? No, this isn't any better. This just makes it just as bad. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, what? Now I'm just back where I started with a stupid suppressor on the end. I don't want you. This isn't even the right gun anymore. Get the fuck out of here. One more big hit, and you're gone, and I'm gonna get my AK submachine gun. I swear to God. I did it. I did it. I made my AK submachine gun. Don't ever leave me again, you beautiful gun. This post was brought to you by Gun Porn on. Hi guys, welcome back to Mod Review. This is episode 23. If you did not catch episode 22, go check it out right here. I looked at the XM8. Today, we are looking at one of Parzival's guns. I have not looked at any of his mods before. This is the first one, and I think it's pretty good. This is the AS VAL by Parzival. This gun is basically a AK submachine gun, kind of. It's suppressed, and I think it's really, really neat, bro. I think it's really cool. I definitely think this was one of my favorite guns in Onward, and to see it in this game now, I think is very cool. Alright, let's get straight into the review. Alright, starting off with texture. I can tell you the most interesting thing on texture is definitely the mag. This gun is kind of bland. It's very monotone gray with not a lot of color diffusion. I'm smart. I go to college. And my whole thing is, like, you see right here, there's like a gray screw. If you open the bolt, there's a little bit of bright gray there, but the rest of it is just this monotone gray. The grip looks really nice. The mag looks really nice. The textures on the grips look really good as well. I just wish that, I don't know, maybe it could be something as simple as the bolt being a different color. I just feel like it's very monotone, but not too bad. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 on texture. It's not great, but it's also not horrible. Moving along to scaling, I have no reason to believe that this is the wrong size. The bullets don't look like a weird caliber. I think this is 100%. It fits in your hand perfectly. If the stock was in my shoulder, it would be about this size, which feels just right. And yeah, I don't know. It's 10 out of 10. There's no way for me to assume it would be anything else. Alright, moving on to interaction. Now, this gun has my appreciation for interaction. First of all, you can grab the stock in multiple places, which is always fun. The mag, easy to grab. You get that grip point right in the middle. Super easy to grab. I love it. The bolt can be grabbed underhand, overhand, with this hand. Even in the funky angles, you can grab the bolt. And you can grip it on the grip and also up on the suppressor, which is a pleasant surprise. Surprise! I go to college, I promise. And so I think I'm gonna give interaction a 10 out of 10 because this is really good. Alright, moving on to sound design. It will lose points here, unfortunately. So, sound design. I can tell you right away, this sound sounds a little familiar. Let me show you what I mean. So this is the sound we got. And this is the sound that is familiar. Yeah, that's a carbon copy. for sure. Let's hope the bolt is different, alright? Well, that doesn't sound quite the same, but let's listen anyways. Oh, you know what? I think it might be a higher pitch of that one. That could just be me, but either way, even if it isn't the higher pitch, it doesn't sound very good at all. The one thing that does sound really good on this gun, though, is the gunshots, which I love. I don't hear the gunshots cutting each other off, and for being a suppressed gun and having that super high fire rate, that sounds amazing to me. So, if it had shitty gunshots, it would probably be like a 3 out of 10. But because of the amazing gunshot sounds, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. So, yes, I love the gunshots, but hate all the mags and the bolt. Alright, moving on to weight and recoil. And let me tell you, this is also a great category for this gun. What do I mean by that? Well, first of all, this thing is heavier than the XM8 that I reviewed in the last episode. And if you remember the last one, I said it's too light. And that gun is like double the size of this one. And for this one to feel this like heavy, but still light, but just like heavy, I think it's the perfect amount of weight for a gun this size. And I think it is a perfect like resistance if you move too fast. Two-handed, super easy to maneuver, as you would imagine. But then the other thing is the recoil. I think that's a perfect amount of recoil for a small submachine gun like this. And two-handed, it's almost nothing. And what does that tell me? The weight and recoil get a 10 out of 10, and that's great. Anyways, now we gotta do our smoothness test. And I think that this is going to stack up pretty damn good in the smoothness test. But let's see. Oh, motherfucker, Jank. You're supposed to be doing things that are cool, not fuck it up all the time. Alright. This will be fun. I put a lot of these guys in here. Do I think it's smooth? For sure. Definitely easy to use. One of them is alive. Who? Where? You motherfucker. Come here. Come here. Ah! Come here! Anyways, yes, I do think it's smooth, but the biggest thing for me is the fire rate and the small magazine capacity makes it so you're reloading this thing all the time. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 on smoothness. Nothing that Parzival did wrong. Just the gun itself makes it a little harder to use, but that's just how I have to rate these. Here we are. End of the review. Am I going to give it a creativity bonus? Nah, I'm not. Sorry. Alright, well, thanks for watching. And, I'm going to just enjoy Boneworks for a little bit, because I keep making mod reviews, but I'm not actually enjoying the game. So, I'm going to go do that. See you later.